Good morning. Let's start with our red circle packet. So get this packet out, please. And remember, if you need to, have your clipboard ready. Remember, it has the letters on the back. All of this is for you to help you at home learning. And you can always use this and sit on your couch or sit wherever you can to do your work on this, okay? So Miss J has her pen, but you have a pencil, and maybe you have your crayons ready because we can always color this when we're done. So we have done so much in this so far. We are on page 9. I want you to be on page 9, please, okay? So here we are. Find page 9, it's in the gray up here, okay? First box says, say the name of the picture. Circle the letter that begins each word, okay? So Miss J is only going to do the first one with you, and we're gonna do the last one actually, because I think that one's a little bit harder. It's kind of hard to tell what it is, but you're gonna do this one and this one alone, but I'm gonna show you this one as an example. So let's start with the last one. So this is any guesses what this is? It's a rug, una alfombra. It's a rug, right? Rug. So what's the first sound you hear with rug? And remember, you can look at your clipboard to help you remember your sounds, but rug, The first sound is R, maybe? So my options are S, R, and M. Rug, no, that's a S sound. Rug, rug sound. Yeah, rug. So we're gonna circle or underline the R, okay? And make sure that you're making a nice, neat circle, R. Okay, now you're gonna do these two alone, so go ahead and pause and do these two, okay? Moving on. Ooh, this one's fun. Names begin with capital letters. Did you know that? You knew that, because every time you write your name, it's always a capital letter, a mayúscula, right? Harlan with an H, right? Dana with a D, a big D, right? We always have our names with the big letters. Circle the names that are written correctly. Okay. So these are all names. Maybe you haven't heard of these names before. I haven't heard of some of these names before, but I'm going to tell you their names. Eric is the first one. And we know Mr. Eric, like from Kid Care, Daycare, ACEs, right? Eric, is that E, the first letter, a capital or a lowercase? It's capital, right? It's a big E. And then we'll move on to Sarah. Sarah, so for her first letter, tell me what the first letter of Sarah is. S. Is she lowercase or uppercase? What is that S? Is that S lowercase? Uppercase. Remember, they have to be uppercase. So it's lowercase. Her S is lowercase. So we can go ahead and circle the ones that we see that are uppercase. So I'm going to circle Eric, but I won't circle Sarah. And you're going to do the rest, but I'm just going to tell you the other names in case you've never heard of these before. The next name is Allie. The next name is Cindy, and then Luke, and then Cade. I've never heard of that name before. Maybe you have. The name is Cade. So it doesn't actually matter how you say it. I mean, you can work on saying it, but I want you to pay attention which one's capital and which one's lowercase, and you're circling the ones that are written correctly. You're circling the ones that Miss J would say, yeah, that's uppercase. Good job. All right, now, this middle one, you guys can definitely do on your own because you trace with your best handwriting and you're starting with an uppercase and you're ending with a period. The sentence, though, we're going to read together. What does the sentence say? Sam has a black hat. One more time. Read with your finger. Sam has a black hat. Okay. So go ahead and trace that. Good job. Now we're back into our word families, right? Draw a line from each picture to its word family. So again, we're kind of matching. We've done that a few times this week where we're matching. So there's going to be words that end in at. Can you think of one? Cat, right? C, and then it ends in at, at. And then there's words that end in an, right? So I see several that end in an, like fan, right? We're going to need a fan today. I heard it's going to be really hot. A fan, right? So it's just an F and then an. So let's first find all the words with that end in an. So let's use my example with fan. So I'm going to connect from an to the fan, okay? And now you're going to take a pause and find all the ones that end with an. So you're going to say, what's that? It's a can. A can, right? A can to drink soda. Is that an or at? Does it end in an or does it end in at? And then here we have a bat for baseball. Does that end in at or an? So you're going to be looking through those. So let's do one that ends with at. My example. Who's this little one? A cat, right? So I'll connect the AT to the cat, okay? All right, now we're still working with number 6, and I am going to be working on this still, but I know I have this open, but this is just so that we can see it better. But you're not looking at page 10, we're still in here. Okay, so our special number today, or this week, has been 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, new hand 6. We've been working on number 6. So here we are with our number bonds, right? Enlaces de números, right? Our number bonds. And that is something that you're working on with Miss Katie maybe, but this is a number bond, okay? Número de enlace, I think it's what it's called in Spanish, a number bond. So here we go. We look at 1, we look at 5, right? So 1 and then 5. What does that make? Tell me. 1 plus 5 makes 6. So you're gonna write 6 here. Ooh, and then we have blank bubble, something makes 6. Something plus something makes 6. So you're going to use your fingers, or maybe you already know how to add 6, but you're going to think of a number here plus a number here that makes 6. And then you're going to think of a number here and a number here, and they have to be different to make 6, okay? So go ahead and work on that. And then we're working on our 10 frames, and I'm not sure if Miss Katie has started that with you, but a 10 frame, if we basically, let's count how many squares there are. First, let's count the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 on the top and 5 on the bottom makes 10, and that's why we call it a 10 frame. Today, you're gonna pick whatever color you want. Miss J is gonna pick black. You can pick whatever color you want. And now I have to show I know how to count to 6 with the squares. So if I already know that the entire top, always the top is 5, I can go ahead and color all the squares in on the top only. There's 5. And then I need one more to make 6. So I'm just gonna color how many squares here on the bottom. If there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what's the bottom one? It makes 6, right? So I'm just gonna color 1 in to make 6. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Now here's a number line, and you are going all on your own. You're going to fill in this number line. You're gonna count, okay, 1, 2, oh, it's not there, but what comes after 2? Write it, and then keep going, okay? Good job. And then for this bottom one, we are doing some draw a line from each hat to a bunny. The number on each pair should equal 6. This one's new. We haven't done this before. So you know how like magicians, right? People that do magic tricks, sometimes they have a hat that looks like that and then they pull a bunny out. Maybe you've seen that before. So that's kind of what we're playing with today, that they have to match, right? But they have to match with making 6. So 4, right? This first hat says 4. Okay. Now I had to pick one of these bunnies that can make it 6. So here's 4. And if I have a bunny that makes 3, that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. And we don't want 7. What's the number we're looking for today? 6. So if I put 4 to 3, that won't match. So I'm not going to draw the line. And now there's 4 with our magic hat. And the bunny below is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, that makes way more than 6. That makes 6, 7, 8. 8. So we're not going to match that one. I think we're left with the bottom one, right? So let's check. 4, the hat's 4, and the bottom bunny is 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That makes 6. Ding, 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 ding. We got it. So we're going to draw the 4 to the 2. And then you're going to do the rest just like I did, right? Thinking, what's going to work? What's going to work? And please use your fingers. Please count. This is a fun one. I like this one. All right. Today, you get to draw again on a box. And this time we're drawing little hearts, little corazones. Okay? Count the hearts. Draw less hearts in the box. So less means menos, right? Less. So let's count how many hearts there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're now going to draw hearts that are less than 4, but you have to draw at least a heart. So numbers less than 4, right? Less than 4. So go ahead and draw that. And our last one, right, we're working on tally marks, this last box. Favorite color: red, yellow, blue. We asked first graders their favorite color. So let's pretend that I have a whiteboard and I say, okay, everybody, what's your favorite color, right? And I'm going to use tally marks to do that. So down here I said, okay, 1, 2, 3 people like red. Okay, 1, 2, 3 like red. Okay. I said, how many about yellow? So I count 1, 2. Oh, only 2 people like yellow. So I wrote and tally mark 1, 2. And the last color, I think a color that a lot of people like, blue, right? How many are there? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 people liked blue. So now you know that each of these little squares is a different color, and they're asking, this color has 3 votes. So you're gonna write in the color that has 3 votes. I'm realizing that some of you might not know how to read colors yet, and that's okay. So what we're gonna do is with your crayons, you're going to find yellow, red, and blue, because those are the colors in the little survey or the little questionnaire they asked. So get your red crayon and go ahead and circle the first one that says red, okay? And the middle one, yellow, go ahead and circle that one that says yellow. And the last square, blue, you can circle blue. And you can't see it very well, unfortunately, but that's what I was doing, right? Red, yellow, and blue. Whoopsie. So you're going to tell me which ones, okay? Good job today. And now we're gonna move on to the orange packet. Make sure, please, that you're putting the crayons away, okay? Being responsible students, even though you're at your house, you're still taking care of your area like it's your desk. All right, I'll see you soon for the orange packet.